Hello Internet, I'm your only mate, and it's time for another episode of Death Battle. This time we have two characters I'm not terribly familiar with, but I've learned a bit about them in the weeks leading up to this. It's Esdeath from I Kami Ga Kill, and Grey from Fairy Tail. Now, as I should say with all reaction videos, click the link in the description below, may have just popped there. Go watch the original episode before you watch mine or any reactions to it, okay? Support the official release. Don't be a dick. Alright. So, what do I know about these characters? Well, Grey, I've heard, is basically like the ice version of Natsu, who we've seen in Death Battle before against Ace from One Piece. Whereas, yeah, so Grey can eat ice. But I've also heard that, given that it's Fairy Tail, he takes his shirt off a lot. So, not that surprising. I think I remember a bit of him because I did watch some Fairy Tail. I mostly watched it because I heard Michael Jones voice the character in it. And, I don't think I got too far into it before I stopped for some reason. I don't know. But anyway, I feel like I know a bit more about Esdeath because I did look into a Kami Ga Kill for certain reasons. So yeah, there's that. And I know she has something called an Imperial Arm, which are like artifacts or like weapons that people use in a Kami Ga Kill to have like crazy powers or abilities and stuff. Like Akame has her sword, which is laced in poison that basically turns her into Sword Kenshiro. Esdeath's, I should probably say hers first. I heard from my friend Freelancer Amber that Esdeath's is, well, it was like blood, and basically anyone who tried drinking it to gain its power died. But she drank it and survived because she's just that insane. So, and that's why she has ice powers. Oh, and the last one I remember is that Leone has a belt. I think that's what it is. I'm pretty sure it is. And it's what makes her look like Blake and Yang's love child. You can't unsee that now. Anyway, but I do know that Esdeath also has like some time stop ability, but I heard somewhere that she can only use it like once a day. So if she uses it and it doesn't work, then that's it. That's about all I know. As for who I think is gonna win, I don't really know. But I have heard the debate is kind of all up in the air. So I'm just gonna see what Wisdom Boobs have to say and then pick based on that. Oh, the one other thing I have heard that is actually pretty hilarious about this fight is Esdeath has these like super high standards for what she looks for in a boyfriend. Grey actually fits every single category from what I've heard. And I think that's hilarious. So, I'ma just put my headphones on, shut up, and hit play.
The element of ice is cold and unforgiving.
Literally!
Only in an equally frigid and unmerciful
It took me ages to realize he had this bit.
potential.
Like Grey Fullbuster, Ice Mage of the Fairy Tail Guild.
And Esdeath, the Imperial General from Kami Ga Kill.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. I've forgotten to do that the past couple episodes. Also, I said it last time, I'm saying it again. A Kami Ga Kill, another anime that gets in before Attack on Titan.
Everyone was living their best life in Magic Town.
I want an Attack on Titan character in Death Battle, damn it.
Until an edgy-looking demon showed up and wiped out the whole place. Gray survived, though everyone
I'll
else
shut up
wasn't
about
so
that for
lucky.
now.
But hey, at least he got adopted by a hot stripper.
This was Ur, and she just
Okay.
the greatest ice mages in the world.
So Gray got to training. Who else is gonna take out that creepy demon for revenge and justice, right? And he needed to master ice magic to do it.
Gray worked tirelessly and eventually became a master of ice make molding magic.
Oh, that is cool.
Crafting weapons, tools, and other animate objects out of ice.
Swords, shields, hammers, grappling hooks, stairs, clones of himself, anything he wants, really. He can even whip out a friggin' ice bazooka.
Okay.
So took after new mom.
That's actually pretty
A
awesome.
regular Chippendale himself.
Ice Devil's Rage.
Yeah, he really never stopped doing that.
But with powerful magic
God.
at his beck and call, Gray became reckless, desperate to prove himself and destroy the demon. Sadly, this carelessness would change his life for the worse.
Oh, don't tell
He
me.
tried to take the demon out himself, but things didn't
And
go so
the lady who adopted him died?
His shiny new powers. Whoa. Gray learned how to do all this cool ice magic by stripping.
Well,
Ice magic, here I come.
Oh, God. I did not need to see that.
no. Removing clothes was just part of Ur's training. See, she instructed Gray to do so in order to adapt to the cold to better resist it, letting him have a much greater range when it comes to his own ice magic.
Why didn't you say that 5 seconds earlier, when I still had my favorite shirt?
Anyway, Gray was outmatched
God
by
damn it,
the demon, and Ur was
Boomstick.
forced to step in with her ultimate spell, Ice Shell.
It's a super handy move that can freeze a giant demon like that for good. Haha.
At the cost of the caster's life.
Oh.
There it is. Big oof.
Ouch.
If that's not bad enough, Gray learned an ultimate version called Lost Ice Shell. This one also
What?
kills you, but as a bonus, it also erases the memories of you from everyone who ever knew you.
The fuck?
The Lost Ice Shell is hundreds of times more powerful and basically a guaranteed win move if he has enough time to cast it. But
That's not gonna give him the win in
say
this.
Gray cut off your arm, leaving you
Although,
handicapped for years, then
I say that-
shelled himself elsewhere. That would be a very confusing day.
Is that how I lost my
Oh,
leg?
well.
Wonder who it was I knew. Well, speaking of loss, Gray Filibuster has lost
God.
2 families at this point.
But once again, he found new footing and new friends. This time with the mages of the Fairy Tale Guild.
Including a clingy...
Just
blue
noticed
dwarf
Natsu in the
named
corner.
Julia. It's okay, you can ship him. Everybody does.
Okay.
Now full from a serious helping of humble pie, Gray changed his tune. No longer would he be a reckless avenger, but a cautious, laid-back defender of his new friends. Which works out since this is the sort of world where fighting for your friends actually...
Because
increases
friendship is the best power ever.
story.
You could say he started keeping a cool head, huh? Yep, no more demon hunting for him. Well, until he got his hands on demon killing magic, of course.
After becoming an Ice Devil Slayer, Gray learned how to devour
Jesus.
ice to replenish his power, become extremely resistant to ice attacks, mess around with other people's ice magic, and conjure spells designed to kill demons.
Which would have been really, really handy.
See,
just
that's
a
what I'm
little bit
thinking.
ago. With all this magic, ice
Okay, if he has high resistance, then
magic
maybe ice
at
magic
once,
from
or stir up an ice storm
from
that
Esdeath
covers
won't
country of
really
Fiori.
do
By
anything.
comparing Invil's ice storm to the scale of Fiori, based on official maps, it appears the force and energy of the storm would be equivalent to more than 27 gigatons of TNT.
Jeez.
Big ass storm. And it makes sense, as Gray can fight on par with fellow guildies Natsu and Urza. Natsu has dodged lightning, and Urza blew up this giant meteor all by herself.
Measuring the
Before anyone says anything, this came out after Urza's death battle.
To Urza in this one, we found that Urza must have been
I remember this feat being
20,000
brought up.
times the speed of sound to intercept it, striking it with a force of over 50 teratons of TNT.
Jeez.
Gray should definitely be in the same ballpark at least, especially since Urza wasn't even at her full strength.
Truly, as long as Gray keeps his pants on, literally, he is a
God.
fierce warrior who will always fight for his friends.
I've got a will all of my own. And it says my friends and I are gonna walk the path of life.
Okay then.
As a child, Esdeath lived among her clan in the northern frontier, hunting giant monsters called danger beasts with her father.
Awesome! Now that's how you raise a
Okay, yeah, I think I remember the
kid.
Danger
Size of
Beast.
that thing.
Okay,
We're
for
hunting like
people
buffalo.
like me who watch Ruby,
Esdeath's
it's basically
destiny
that
lay
world's
far
grim.
south, among a 1,000-year-old empire.
Because what do you know? Her whole clan got wiped out, leaving her as the lone survivor. Now, normally this would lead to a dramatic revenge story. And a
Oh, you know what? I just remembered.
appreciating what you
I
have.
realized something about Esdeath.
That's not what
I'll bring it up
Esdeath
afterwards.
ascribed herself to a sort
Which
of
no one will listen
survival
to.
of the fittest philosophy. To her, if her father lay dead before her, that didn't mean she should be sad or angry. That meant her father was weak.
You're damn right. Finally,
That's
somebody knows what I'm talking
fucked
about.
up.
That's my power of friendship. This girl's got it all figured out.
I saw that goal and my first thought was
Maybe a bit insane, Esdeath joined the militant
Ryoku from Kill la Kill.
Empire, where her violent nature found a new
It looked a lot like her.
Like when she buried 400,000 people alive. Mama Boomstick always told me you should enjoy your work.
That's cold.
Good for her, I guess. She even got a promotion and an offer of a new weapon that would change everything. A Tegu.
Yep,
Esdeath was
Imperial
already
Arms.
extremely proficient with a sword, but this was something entirely different. A Tegu is a supernatural relic forged from the remnants of special danger beasts. They can take the form of anything from a battle axe to a flute to a giant pair of scissors. However, Esdeath chose one so
Or a
unique,
belt,
most were
or
absolutely
a poison-laced sword.
It was blood, the demon's extract.
And because she's a totally sane and normal person, she drank it. All of it. Okay.
After surviving the
Also, I took a little notice.
headaches, nausea,
Demonic in
voices
name
in her
only.
head telling her to kill everyone, Esdeath earned her reward.
Ice magic, bitches! She can make and shape ice out of thin air. Weapons, shields, platforms, horses, frickin' meteors. You name it, she can make it. Plus, she can...
I feel like that meteor isn't gonna do much.
Ice, and once built an entire army of ice horse people. Look at them all!
You know what? I saw those in the sneak peek
Well,
on
it
Death
did take her a
Battlecast.
few days to make them all, implying she has a limit to her ability. Regardless, her enormous power is clear. She can even create a giant suit of armor around herself like some sort of icy...
I hate when my nose itches.
So she's a super deadly ice lady, but she's also got a soft side.
Even with all the power she held, not even sadistic conquest or unstoppable ice magic could fill the void in her heart.
Oh,
Esdeath
boy.
sought one thing above all else. Love.
The Ice Queen needs some lovin'. I know just the
God
man
damn it,
for the
Bruce.
job.
So does she, apparently. She made a list of the specific qualities in her ideal man, who turned out to be this guy, Tatsumi.
What?
What? Really? Oh, so dopey generic.
You know what? I think I remember that guy.
Kid.
Well,
Yeah,
he
the protagonist.
literally is an anime protagonist.
Oh, come on.
Fair enough.
3 out of 10 and she's not even on the chart. She's way too good for him.
Is she?
Oh, right, she's crazy. Even
The
better.
fuck?
Deranged sadism aside, there is one skill of hers which impresses above all else. Mahoptima.
Gesundheit. Ahem. It's a time step she can only use once per day. It freezes time, but like literally freezes it with cold.
This
Huh.
makes no sense.
Anyway, Esdeath got to work.
That's
creating
a
hunting group
new
of
way of
hunting
doing it.
characters And doing as many awesome things as
Okay,
she
she also
could
dodged
with
lightning.
that Tatsumi bread. Once she froze an entire river with
Okay.
0 effort. Imagine how many slushies you could make with that.
That isn't even a fraction of her true potential. After
Oh,
absorbing
boy.
those tens of thousands of ice cavalry, Esdeath harnessed enough power to create an icy storm that spanned an entire continent. Comparing its size relative to the planet
Okay.
Earth, producing a storm of this scale would require a kinetic energy over 280 petatons of TNT.
Super impressive. But remember, it
Okay, yeah, I think my money's going to Esdeath.
many ice people.
Essentially stockpiling a lot more power than she would normally be capable of on any individual day.
But Esdeath has tangled with the toughest rebels out there. A Kami who can dodge lightning, and dumb old Tatsumi who was strong enough to outmuscle this absolute unit of a Tega called, Chico Taser. What's up with all these made-up German words?
Shikotesa, or the
Don't ask
Prince
Boomstick.
Imperator, was powerful enough to create a massive crater outside the Imperial capital. To make a crater of this size, the blast must have equaled over 900 teratons of TNT.
Jesus.
Esdeath is even more hardcore. Get this, one time her arm was poisoned, but before she let the poison spread to her body, she karate chopped her whole freaking arm off and replaced it with an ice sword.
Huh.
Yes!
Sadly, or luckily, depending on where you stand,
Damn.
all the power in the world wasn't enough for Esdeath to win Tatsumi's love.
And she didn't even get to conquer the world either, because the main title character had to ruin everything.
But in the end, she didn't lament her failure to conquer.
Sorry,
or
just
see
the
herself
main
as
title
weak.
character.
Rather, she simply regretted not being able to look at Tatsumi one more time. Perhaps her cold philosophy was growing a bit warmer. Or maybe she was just an insane psychopath.
Yeah, I'm going with Insane Psychopath.
I will always be victorious, no matter what gets in my way.
Pause. Okay, so I want to say they're about similar in speed, because they both have, like, lightning dodging feats and whatnot. But in terms of, like, sheer power, I think I gotta give it to Esdeath. Because, like, the stuff they were bringing up for her sounded, like, bigger than what they brought up for Grey. Although Grey does have the advantage in terms of, like, whatever ice stuff Esdeath makes, he could just eat it and then replenish himself. Although Esdeath does have the time stop, but then again, if that doesn't work, then that's it. She can't do it again. And yeah, Grey does have, like, demon slaying magic, but I saw it brought up. Like, there was a tiny box that said the powers that Esdeath has are only demonic in name, not in nature. So, there goes that. And, yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with Esdeath. And, hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And, oh well. And, play.
Alright, the combatants
That's it, then we've run the data through all possibilities. It's time for a death battle! This animation is really good so far.
Such a paltry country
I mean,
is hardly
keep in
worth
mind, I've seen the
conquering.
preview on Death Battlecast.
Hey! Take your troops and get out!
And then this happens. Ouch.
Oh, just what I needed. Another crazy, blue-haired woman in my life.
I'm really liking the music so far. To be honest, I don't really mind who wins. I just think Esdeath will based on... Ouch!
You have no right to feel my boot against your face. Now.
You're breaking that out already, Jesus.
Ice make crescent flame.
That arm of yours is not looking good. I would, well, put some ice on it.
Take this.
But maybe eat some to heal that up, if that's how that works. Oh, arm spare. Oh yeah, I forgot about the bazooka. I like they included that though.
Very nice. Ice storm.
Oh shit. He don't give a fuck.
Thanks for the meal. Ice make impact.
Ouch.
Ice devil, zero longsword.
I think. Ooh. You've had that happen to you before. You're fine. And you still haven't used your time stop yet.
Jeez, too much. Ah, I have no choice. But ice.
Oh yeah, that.
Everything in sight will be encased in ice.
Oh fuck. Gray, I think. Wait, what?
Freeze.
Oh. So SF did win?
Congratulations.
The
Goodbye.
Jesus. Okay then.
This just in. Male stripper found dead after a crazy night with a dominatrix.
Oh god.
Let's get to it. It's certainly an interesting interesting matchup, and both cryomancers held their own advantages.
That might be my favorite part of this whole episode.
He had a ton of versatility at his frosty fingertips.
Whoever wrote that joke,
To replenish his magic.
I love you.
Didn't see that one coming.
Though being the tactician she is, Esdeath likely wouldn't fall for any of Gray's tricks more than once. Also, both were in the same range of speed by scaling to feats.
Hey, I got that right.
Yeah, but the Queen of Cold Kink definitely had more ice power up her sleeves. Just look at those storms. The one Gray scales to covered a country. Wow.
That's all I was going off of.
True, but we still had to deduce the exact nature and potential of her storm. Remember, Esdeath
Oh boy, it's gonna
specifically
be
took her
like-
a few days to make the ice cavalry she used as fuel for the storm. A few generally means 3 at minimum. So we can cut the yield of our previous calculation to 1/3. Lowballing this a bit, let's
Okay.
assume she used all of her power each day to make 1/3 of the total cavalry. This would mean Esdeath could wield about 93 petatons worth of energy on a daily basis.
Huh.
Yeah, that's way more than Invel's ice storm, and 1,600 times deadlier than that meteor Urza obliterated. Esdeath definitely
Jesus.
has the advantage in sheer magic power. Even with his better resistances, there's no way Gray could survive that much magic force. So he really only had one shot, the Lost Ice Shell.
Which certainly could have ended things right then and there, if not for Esdeath's time stop ability. Both the ice shell and
Although, in
could
theory,
be used once, but Mahatma
if
was more
she
useful
fucked that up and then he
effective
did that,
than
he
the
could have
ice shell's
won.
long casting time, and its versatility in that Esdeath could follow it up with whatever she wanted.
Also, it
I'm just
doesn't
saying.
kill her, so that's a plus.
Sure.
Technically, Gray's ice
Oh, yeah, that
Slayer
too.
magic means he could probably resist the Mahoptopotamus a bit. But then,
Oh, that's what that
he had
was.
Crazy good cold resistance too, and it didn't do him much good against the time freeze.
Gray's speed and versatility
Fair enough.
he could hold his own. But Esdeath's awesome power, uniquely suited time freezing, and domineering perseverance saw her through this battle.
Looks like Esdeath stopped Gray cold.
The winner is Esdeath.
Congrats, Esdeath. Alright, episode 125. How are you gonna kill my childhood this time?
And if you want to watch more stuff, check the boxes right over there.
I mean, all milestone episodes seem to. Okay, who... Oh, they're doing this fight! Wait. Okay. In terms of my curse, I'm not too sure how to feel about the next time, but I gotta talk about this episode. Really freaking good, and I enjoyed it way more than I ever expected to, probably just due to the whole, like... It's probably the sex jokes, okay? I'm not even gonna dance around that. Like, just the shit about Gray being a stripper and Esdeath being a dominatrix, and that friggin' line that Boomstick had at the end of the fight. Oh, seriously, props to whoever wrote that one. Oh yeah, I mentioned this during Esdeath's analysis, but the thing I realized about her is, if you guys have watched my Let's Play of a Ruby fan game called Ruby Jade, there are these, different outfits that you can dress the characters in. I dressed Winter up, but then I had no clue who the hell she was. So I was like, wait, that's Winter? Like, okay, I don't even recognize what she's meant to be. Yeah. Shortly after this fight got announced, I realized, oh, that's it. That's the character. So, hey, that cleared something up. Yeah, this animation was really freaking good. I was a bit confused when Gray was still moving during the time stop. So, that kind of threw me off guard and made me think, oh shit, he might actually win. But... oh well, Esdeath was just too powerful. Yeah. Anyway, as for the next fight, Goro versus Machamp. Okay. This is a milestone fight. And there's a little pattern with milestone fights that I have. And it's that the milestone fights Kill my childhood. Episode 25, Goku. Episode 50, Goku again. Episode 75, Power Rangers. Episode 100, Sonic. Pokemon was a big part of my childhood. And I really love Machamp, partly because Machop was one of the first shinies I ever found, and I have a hilarious story, which I will mention next time. So, this fits the potential criteria of killing my childhood in a milestone episode, but at the same time, oh boy, Machamp is insane! And from what I know about Mortal Kombat characters, oof. Just, I'm split with what to think here, because milestone episode, childhood gonna die. But from what I know, oh my god, it shouldn't. I'm just... If you've ever read a Pokedex entry, then, oh god, Machamp is nuts. Like, I believe it's 1,000 punches in, like, 2 seconds. And, okay, before anyone tries to say these aren't... Okay, I'll talk about that in just a bit. But the other one I remember is that you could lift a mountain with, like, a single arm. But yeah, I've seen people say, oh, you shouldn't count the Pokedex entries, like, they're just bullshit. Okay, some of them I can buy, being BS, but there are plenty of times when they are shown to be consistent, like, whether it be in the games or it be in the anime. Like, I believe in Pokken, like, we actually see Machamp deliver, like, a massive flurry of punches in a couple seconds, so that ties to consistency with that Pokedex entry. So, I'm just throwing that out there. Yeah, I don't think I have much else to say. But, hey, if this fight breaks my curse for milestone episodes, then I'll be Oh. Oh. I just realized. It's been confirmed on Death Battlecast that the next fight is a 3D fight. Oh, and I think that's like the first time like a Mortal Kombat character is in a 3D episode. I believe it is. Yeah, it is. And it's the second time Pokemon has been in 3D. Oh, either way, that's going to be one hell of a fight to just watch. But, I mean, just based on, like, what I've been saying, or if anyone knows me, you know I'm on Team Machamp. But yeah, before I start rambling, I'm just going to end this video, because it's going to be going on for a while. Right, well, thanks for watching, all of that stuff, and here's whatever outro is next in the rotation, because I keep forgetting. Bye.
This is Blake Belladonna with Your Only Mate saying like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.